Vamos a luchar con nuestras fechas la victoria alcanzar. Pasión y estrategia, el mundo asombrar. El League of Legends.
Hello everyone, my name is Ilhuicamina. I come from Sons of KS Latam. We are here with Victor for NRG. And I'm so sorry for this loss. My first question will be, what could upcoming next for you?
You said what's coming next?
Yeah.
You said what's next? I mean, I think we're out of playoffs. With no chance. I mean, I think people are gonna take some time to reset.
Can
See
you
family,
can you put yeah
see family and friends. Yeah, just take some time to reset. See some family, see some friends, and then I think after that, just right back at it for practice for the next split.
okay? And I was having a 4-3 question about the game, but I was talking about with the communities in the watch party they have right now in Discord. What they want to know about you and your team, and I think it's most nice ask that questions. Okay, it
Yeah.
will come in the from the people in Latin America in the watch party they have right now in my Discord. Okay,
Okay.
this first question it was what what they do when you have a lot of pressure in the game, and if they have some psychology person to support you when they have a lot of pressure.
Right now we don't have anything like that. We don't have like a psychologist or anything like that. Maybe it'd be helpful. But as for myself, like I think my opinion it just comes with experience. Um, Most of us on this team have been like playing competitively for so long. This is like I think this is my fourth year in Valorant. I already had some years in Counter Strike. So I think it's just comes down to experiences and like there's no easy trick or magic fix to like get over pressure or anything like that. You just have to learn to deal with it over time. So yeah.
That was a nice question, and also answer. Sorry, and also when not for losing, but what is the most hardest part when you are a pro player? Not losing. Another thing.
Um, Hardest part of being a pro player, I would just say like the mental stress you go under. Like we literally dedicate our entire lives to whatever game we play as a pro player. Um, the reason being is because everyone wants to make it. Like Valorant is so popular now. Everyone wants to be a pro. Everyone wants to be tier one and play on stage. So you're competing against everyone that's putting their entire all their days into this. So that's what you're competing against. So that's why if you're already a pro player, you just have to continue doing what made you a pro player at the start and continue like grinding. I think that's the toughest part. Like, there's a lot of competitiveness. The industry is very cutthroat. Like, if you're not doing well, someone else will take your spot. That's pretty much how it goes. Um, I would say that just the mental stress and like the sacrifice you have to make. I don't see my girlfriend. I don't see my family. Uh, so yeah.
And also, sorry, right now Valorant they have another change every year. The last year, for example, Crew and Leviathan they was playing so horrible, and right now are the top of the list. Is that why, or that's because they constantly change to be a hard playing?
You asked me why I think Crew and Lev are doing very well.
No, I asking you why the Valorant changed a lot. Why sometimes the teams are Sentinels, for example,
Yeah.
are it was the champion. Right now is trying to get opportunity to pass the playoff.
I think in this region specifically, I can't say for others, but I think in the Americas region, um, I think almost every team is very good in the sense that if they're having a good day, they can beat any other team in the region, in my opinion. I mean, Crew and Lev are doing insane right now after they didn't have after like for example, Crew didn't even have a good last year and they're playing very like they're having a very good year so far. So I just think it's pretty competitive. Every player is getting better and better very quickly. I think this year is probably the most competitive Americas has ever been since Valorant released. Um, so yeah, just everyone's very good. Sometimes teams go through a rough patch. Some of their players maybe aren't in good individual form. Uh, yeah, it's I feel like Valorant is it's a very form based game. Everyone has the capability to be the best player in the world. Like that's why you see so many new best players in the world, Zeka and Aspaz with Demon One, whatever it may be. Uh, but yeah, I feel like most players in this game have the capability to be the best player in the world. It's just a matter of fact of which team on the match day shows up better.
Okay, and for last, do you have a personal goal for this year? I know, not win the tournament, not, but another personal goal.
Uh, the only thing I can say at this point is to make champs. My goal at the start of this year was to make every land. Obviously
Yeah,
that's not happening. Um, so not even make every land, like, but play very well at those lands and place like at least top four at those lands. So I mean, yeah, we definitely fell short of our goals so far this year, and just got to look forward to champs.
okay. Well, that was all the my question in this interview I have for the community, and I hope they have a good year, the upcoming next for you. And thank you very much for this interview. I am so sorry for that loss, really,
Thank
because
you, thank you,
I support too much energy.
thank you. Sorry for letting you down. Thank you.
No, don't worry about. I know. I was normally I cover and VCT EMEA, and right now my correspondent from VCT Americas are sick, so I come to cover. And in EMEA, they say the most harder tournament they have in VCT right now is in America. So every player, every team, they are playing too hard, too good. So I know it's hard for you. I know it's so stressful. I was watching the last year in the tournament in the last year, how much stress they have with that games constantly game in this, and this year it was so different format, but the stress I think is most strong for you. So
Yeah, I'd like to comment on the format. I think the format currently for VCT is horrible. So horrible. Like, for example, there's just not enough games played, in my opinion. Like, teams have very few, very few chances to like get on stage for the year, like make it to the international events, and it's tough. Like, there's only so many games you play. Like, there's only one split. We only play like what 5 or 6 best of threes, and that's like over like 3 4 months or whatever. And then next split we only play like another 5 or 6 best of threes. So pretty much, if we don't make any land this year, all we played was a few best of threes at kickoff, 5 best of threes at split one, and another 5 at split two, which is only like 12, 13 best of threes in a whole year, which is ridiculous in my opinion.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a very unforgiving and bad format in my opinion.
Artists don't doesn't love to and boost to you know is the fanatic koi any team in EMEA doesn't love this format too.
Yeah, I know in EMEA there's a group of like every team is 3-3, and only some of them make playoffs. That's like, how does that make sense? Like, it doesn't.
Also 5 6 teams, I don't know what happens
Yeah,
to,
they like, yeah. So I don't know.
but it was they happened this year. So okay, I send you a big hug and
Thank you,
good luck, good luck. Thank you very
thank you.
much for this
Have a
interview.
good day.